Login accepted.
Hey guys, this is Freddy, and in this video I'm going to cover installing Office 365 apps and creating an app launch folder on a Mac. Now, what do I mean by an app launch folder? Well, it's just a shortcut on the dock that will allow you to open up your Microsoft Office applications a lot easier, and you'll get a better idea of what I'm talking about once we start that. So you should already have an Office 365 account. So let's go ahead and open up our browser and go to office.com. And then we're going to have to sign in. So click on sign in and enter in your username and password. You can choose to stay signed in if you want to. I'm going to select no. And now this shows you your apps, and on the right hand side you click the Install Office drop down and click on Office 365 apps. And now it's asking you where you want it to save, so I'll save it to my downloads folder and then click on save. Once it's saved, you can go ahead and double click the installer package and it'll run the installer. So go ahead and click continue, agree to the license, and now you can actually customize what apps you want to install by clicking customize, and you can uncheck whatever apps you don't want installed. Now, since I want to install everything, I'm going to go ahead and click on the standard install again, and that will install all the applications. So I'll go ahead and click install. It'll ask you for your username and password, and then click on install software. I'm going to go ahead and speed up through this, but in real time it will take a few minutes. So now if you go down to the launch pad, in my case I have to go to the second screen, you can see all the different Microsoft applications that were installed. So now I'm going to go ahead and click on the Finder, and I'm going to click on Applications, and I'm going to scroll down, and there I'll find all the Microsoft applications. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my Documents folder. I'm going to create a new folder, and if you don't have this new folder icon, you can go ahead and right click on the empty space, click Customize Toolbar, and then you can click and drag the new folder icon to the toolbar and then click Done. So I'm going to click on New Folder, and I'm going to name it Office Apps. Now I'm going to right click on the applications, and I'm going to click and open in a new tab. So I'll scroll down back to the Microsoft apps. You can press and hold Command and then click on multiple choices to select them all, or you can click on one and then holding the Shift button, click on the last one. And since we need this OneDrive over here by itself, I'll press Command and click on OneDrive to highlight that one as well. Now right click on the highlighted portion and I'll click on Make Alias. So now what I want to do is I want to copy all these aliases into my Office Apps folder. So I'll go up to Edit and copy 6 items. And now I'll click on the Office Apps tab make sure Office Apps is highlighted, and I'll use the shortcut Command V to paste all those aliases into the Office Apps folder. Now that I'm done copying that, I can go back to Applications and I can actually hit delete and delete all those aliases from my Applications folder. Keeps things nice and neat. So I'm going to go ahead and close out my Applications tab. And now I'm going to click and drag the Office Apps folder to the dock to the right side of that divider and just drop it. Now I have this nice kind of like an app launcher. And you can change the way it looks by right-clicking on it and choosing different options. So here I am just changing some of the options and playing around with it. I prefer seeing it as a stack and as a fan, but some of the other options that are available are a grid or a list. Once we have that launcher configured the way we like it and set up, so one last thing we need to do is to actually sign in and activate the applications. So I'm going to go ahead and launch Microsoft Word by clicking on it. Once it launches, it shows you what's new, and I'm going to click on Get Started. And then here we'll sign in to activate the Office. So enter in your username and password. And you do need an internet connection for this, so it does need to be able to get online to activate with the Microsoft servers. You can also choose your theme from colorful or classic. I'm going to go ahead and leave it on colorful, and then I'll click continue. And it says we're all set, and click on start using Word. And that's all there is to it. Until next time, this is Freddie signing off.